Hey guys, I've received a video several different ways. I've received it many, many times about an individual in Idaho. He's on a ranch. Looks like he's got some cattle and so forth. There's some snow, so I'm assuming it's up in northern Idaho. And he received a letter from the Idaho Department of Water Resources, and it's basically saying that he needs to um, claim his waters or they'll be taken. And this is gone all over Idaho. I think it's getting quite a bit of traction, and I'm grateful posted this video because it made me aware, and it's also made a lot of other people in Idaho aware. Now, just so you know, my family's entire fight when it came to what happened in 2014, and much of what the Hammonds fight was in Oregon was over water rights. And in the West here, we have some really good laws, but they can be used against the people. And in the case of what's happening in Idaho, Nevada, and other states, Oregon, they have been used against the people. And I want to explain that and also explain what you need to do if you have water rights to preserve them, to secure them. So, just to kind of lay it out really simple, basically, our water laws in Idaho and the western United States, again, are good laws, but they're use them or lose them laws. And that is good because in many ways, but also can be bad because if you don't use your water, and if you just let it set out there and not be used, then someone else can come in within 5 or 7 years and claim the water and begin using them and transfer those water rights to themselves. Now, why is that a good law? Because water is a resource that is not, you know, it's a limited resource. It's not something that we have so much that everybody can just hold on to large amounts of water and not use them. And so these laws were designed to make sure that like the government or like a rich individual come in or large corporation come in and just buy up all the waters and then not use them and completely make the land and the resources and the availability to the water unavailable. And and so that's why these water laws were created this way, that if you don't use them, then someone else can claim them and use them, begin using them. And so, and it does protect us. It protects us from large corporations, from governments coming in and claiming them. The problem is like what the state of Idaho is doing now, is they're using these laws to say, well, if you don't prove that you've used them, and that's called into our possession. And once they take them in their possession, what we've seen historically over the last, several decades, 50 years, not quite years, is they do not let them out of their possession, which is wrong because the government is not the one supposed to be holding water rights. It's supposed to be them and also help to protect them. That's why we have a water rights registry in Idaho, so we can go and register our water rights. And that's why we have these laws. And really what's happening is these extreme environmentalists do not want people to use the waters, and so they've infiltrated our governments on a state level and on a county level and on a federal level, and they're using the laws against the people. So I can go into a lot of detail. In fact, I did go into a lot of detail in another video, and I posted it in this link that's underneath here in the description. So basically, what you need to do is you need to, if you have water rights and you're concerned about them, you need to go to the state search water registry. You need to find on it, which you need to prove beneficial use. And again, if you go to the link below, you'll see I linked all the links to all the forms and the instructions of how you prove up on your water. And basically all you're doing is you're showing the state that you're still using the water. And if you're not using the water, then you can't prove up on it, because waters are meant to be used. This is a use it or lose it law. And I believe that many of our laws um, should be like this, even our land laws and so forth, to a certain extent. I think there's a time period because it protects us from large corporations, land hoarders, people coming in and just claiming up all the land and then not using it. And God created this earth to be used and created it for our benefit. And if we're not going to benefit from it, if we're not going to use it, then someone else should be able to. And that's the way the prove up and also not be so concerned. It was a great video, and I greatly appreciate that is going around Idaho, and so many people are concerned about. So thank you again. Go to the link below, and you'll be able to use those links to prove up on your waters. Thank you.